Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. So I don't exactly know how this vlog's going to go down because I don't think it's going to be a full week. It's probably going to be more like days in the life, but we're just going to film it like a weekly vlog in case, you know, things pop up and I want to film it. But yeah, we're just going to see how we get on this week. But I know I always say I'm going to change it up and have a few different things other than just weekly vlogs, but I'm really enjoying vlogging at the moment, and while I'm in the swing of it, I'm just going to, you know, keep it up and see where we go. Also, just excuse my hair, excuse my face. I've come out in a huge spot here and here. It's just all come from like a massive weekend. Like, it's been busy. And then my hair, not gonna lie, I've not washed it since I went to the wedding. So I washed it Friday, obviously going to the wedding Saturday, styled it Saturday, brushed the curls out yesterday, they looked fine. And to be fair, like, it still looks alright today. So I'm leaving it because I can't be asked to do anything else with it, so we're just going to keep it real from the get-go. But yeah, this week, well, it's meant to be dry, which is good. That is a good sign because it has been shit weather all last week. So my wash basket is like literally stacked, let me tell you. So I've got 2 loads done today. I'm going to go peg them out in a sec. Just nipped into Aldi because I needed some paracetamol because the period is back, or at least it should be today, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So yeah, it should be on this week, so I thought I need to stock up on the paracetamol because that's what gets me through it these days. What else did I get? Oh, I did get these nice little new flowers. So I absolutely love chrysanthemums. I think they look so pretty at like this time of year. These are like a nice purpley colour. So I did buy some white ones from Home Bargains to put in my little like thing next to my door, but I'm not gonna lie, they've just died. The rain last week I think has just overwatered them, killed them off, so I thought, fuck this, let's get some more. So I've got like a big yellow bunch, I'll show you when I go outside. They look lovely. They've been coming back a few years now and I really like them, but these are like a nice purpley colour, so I just thought, you know what, let's get those into a pot and just make it look a little bit nicer. So yeah, happy enough with these. But yeah, so I'm going to plant those in a bit, and then I've got some bananas that are like ready to go off. Not ready to go off, but like they're really black and spotty. And whenever it gets like that, the last thing I can do with them before binning them is banana bread. So I'm going to bake some banana bread. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Probably today though. And then the kids can have some pudding after tea. But yeah, how are we all? I hope you're all well. Yeah, I went to a wedding at the weekend, which was really, really lovely. We had such a good time. I didn't actually film that much, to be fair. You'll see on the last vlog, it kind of ends abruptly. But I didn't really have much to film, to be honest. So yeah, I didn't get any footage actually from the wedding. But just know we had a really lovely time. It was actually Neil's friends, like Jake and Paige, who got married, and she looked absolutely stunning. Like, she looked so pretty. Obviously Jake looked nice as well in his, you know, groom suit thing. I think men always look really smart in a suit, but yeah, Paige looked absolutely stunning. She had like long ginger hair and then this really nice like lacy off-shoulder dress. It was lovely. So yeah, really classy. And the wedding itself, obviously we didn't go to the daytime, but the night, like the venue and stuff looked really pretty. So yeah, it was a lovely wedding. So that was nice to be invited to. And it was nice to see people, obviously, because we don't live like where we're from anymore, like we're in a different village. Like, we don't get to see people as much, which is a shame, but you know, when we do see them, it's always really nice to have a catch up. So yeah, it has been a lovely weekend, but you know, a new week is here. So I'm going to take you through the week and just see how we get on, to be honest. I've got a lot of cleaning to do, catching up because the house has just been trashed over the weekend, so yeah, that's always fun. But I'm going to try and take you along with me and just see what we get up to. Like I said, it might not be a consecutive vlog, it might not be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, blah blah blah. It might just be days here and there this week, but that's fine. Like, as long as it's filmed this week, it's all good. So with that being said, I'm going to get this washing pegged out, plant these, and then maybe have a cup of tea and bake a cake. Well, banana bread, whatever. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. So, I've just made myself some dinner, bang average, you know, beans and sausage on toast with some cheese and a cup of tea. These are all shoes that I have sorted that need going upstairs because they're not ones that we wear every day. I've sold those wellies. I need to find the other slipper. They are going on Vinted. And then I've had a tidy out of this. I haven't swept it out yet because I need to fully go through all the other stuff. But now I've sorted those shoes. So I'm going to have my dinner. While I eat, I'm doing a bit of editing. I've also got another load of washing out on the back garden. So yeah, things are being very productive today and I'm happy. So yeah, I'm in the mood for a sort out. So I'm prepping all this ready for tomorrow to be able to sort it all out and hopefully, you know, have a bit of a cleaner home because clutter really stresses me out. So yeah, that is tomorrow's list. Clear out the house. So this is the absolute aftermath of trying to bake banana bread because I obviously left it last minute and sort tea. So spag bol won't go and then this banana bread is going into the oven now. So hopefully it'll come out all right. That's not good, is it? Good morning everyone, it is Thursday today and you're just going to have to ignore how I'm looking because I look like absolute shit. I've just been on the school run, I've been on nights last night and didn't get much like sleep beforehand and it just, yeah, it's just, I'm just tired. So I'm hoping I might be able to nap in a bit but I'm tired but I know for a fact if I lay down to eat now I won't go sleep, so yeah, that's fun. But quick rundown. So yesterday I did this thing called Anglo doorstep, I don't know, collections, and it's basically like you can choose a charity what you're gonna gift your stuff to. You book like a collection day and you just bag up your stuff and send it across. Obviously there's certain things I don't take, but I managed to get rid of like 3.5 big black bags full of like clothes, toys, and all sorts of stuff. And the charity I chose were like vulnerable kids, I think it is. So like, you know, children who are just not in a great position in life, I guess. And I just thought, you know what, hopefully something will get passed on to them, whether it be some new toys or clothes, or even if it's just money if the charity sells the stuff that I've sent in, like it's just something that helps. My friend actually told me about it. This isn't an ad. But my friend told me about it and I just thought it's really handy, so you know, I'll leave a link to it down below in the description box. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. But you know, if you've got anything that you could, you know, give another home to rather than just binning stuff, you know, it goes towards a good cause and you can choose lots of different ones. So yeah, so I did that yesterday and obviously went to work, blah blah blah, and then today, this is the pile. I've got like 4 different piles of washing to put away. Like that is the worst job. I hate putting washing away. But I do have to get through that at some point. I've got my cake stuff here because I am making a little birthday cake. I don't know if I've already said, but like I've randomly arranged, like, you know, Neil's doing a race basically. Neil's doing a half marathon and Neil's mum is having the kids on Saturday. So I asked Neil's mum if she minded if I asked my friends to come round on Saturday night after I've been at work, because I just thought, well, if she's got the kids, it's not very often the house is free here. So I just thought I'm going to ask my friends to have a takeaway. And it's mine and Megan's birthday next month. I don't know if we're going to be free next month because Megan's going to a concert, I'm going to Amsterdam. So I just said, why don't we have a little takeaway for like an early birthday thing and we'll make it into a bit of a girls' night. So we joked around and said, like, let's call it Ghouls night. So we're gonna, you know, just do some pumpkins and have a takeaway. And I thought, you know what, as a little surprise in that, I might make us a little joint birthday cake. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I need to bake the cake today, so I can decorate it tomorrow. And then obviously it'll be ready for Saturday. I'm not gonna have time to do it Saturday because I'm at work and then I've got a food shop and everything to do. But yeah, so I just thought that'd be a nice little thing. I've also got my laptop because I've got weekly vlog 12, so as you're watching this, this is 13, obviously last week's vlog. I'm going to edit that so I can upload that and that be like set in time to be able to watch it. I don't fucking know what I'm on about at this point. I am so tired. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I've got a lot to do today. So I kind of need to crack on, but the first thing, I just need to go get some food at the minute. I'm really hungry. Obviously after you've been awake all night and then not really eaten since tea yesterday, I'm starting to get really hungry now. So I'm going to have some food. I've stripped my bed, stripped the boys' bed, so I'm going to change all the beds, get that done. Get the vlog editing in the background while I eat. Peg the washing out. And then later I can just sort the washing like this lot. And I can put the cake in the oven and just, you know, it's all going to fall into place. In my head, I know what order it's going in. Yeah, so it makes sense to me. But yeah, I just thought I'd catch you up to speed, and yeah, I will put you on a time lapse for the rest of the day. So yeah, hopefully you'll stick around until I crash. So yeah, see you in a bit. Morning everyone. So I made my cake yesterday. I didn't actually get to film much because my camera died. Honestly, I'm slacking with like the death of the camera lately because it's just, yeah, not going great. I always forget. But yeah, I made the cake, did the crumb coat. Oh shit. And now it's just in the fridge. I've made some black food colouring this morning, although it is slightly more grey. But yeah, we're just gonna move on. But I've got all like my decoration bits for the cake. One of my favourite films in October, minus all the Tim Burton stuff that I like, is Scream. The original Scream is my favourite. So I thought, why not do something Scream related, something for spooky season anyway because it's October, and then Megan absolutely loves Lost Boys, so obviously like the theme of vampires. If you haven't watched Lost Boys, basically it's a vampire film. Well, that's how I describe it anyway. So the cake inspiration, obviously I did speak to Megan about this. I was like, I might make us a little birthday cake. Would you like me to try and do something half Scream, half vampire related? And she was like, yeah, that sounds cool. So I got this little cake topper because I thought, is it going to focus? That just screams Scream. Obviously with Ghostface knife, so I've got that. These are all just little bits and bobs that I picked up off Shein. I got a few bits of decor for the house so I can like trim it up just for a little girly night. Because like I'll be able to reuse them anyway, all the decorations. I got this little like red cross. I thought that'd be cool, like with the vampire theme. Obviously that is a chain, so I can reuse that. Obviously no vampire thing would be complete without some fangs. So I did buy some cheap ass fangs, but you know, we love a vampire fang, absolutely love them. And these just remind me of vintage, like me being young. If you ever dressed as a vampire, you'd always have these plastic teeth, what looked absolutely awful, but were just, yeah, vibes when you were younger. Also, I feel like that helps tie in with like the old film. Like, I feel like Scream and Lost Boys are two like classic horrors. I don't know if you'd class them as a horror, I don't know. But they're like in the scarier movie genre. They're not like a chick flick. So yeah, these just, I thought, tied in with that really well. And then I've got some little roses, red roses to put on there because I always associate vampires with like luxury, red roses, like rich colours, stuff like that. Honestly, this is probably why I got an A star in English, because I justify, everything has a reason and I love to justify it all. So yeah, I am probably rambling here. I also have some black bows left from like when I did Jasmine's birthday cake. I've also got these little silver balls which I might put on there. And then I'm going to make some like blood to go down the side. I've also got some sparkly glitter spray. Actually, I don't know if that's in here, but I do want that because, you know, I'm also a fan of Twilight, and we all know Twilight vampires sparkle. So yeah, I need to find that. I think it's in here somewhere. Oh, it's there. Like a lustrous spray. So, you know, everything has been chosen with a reason. So I don't know how well it's going to turn out, but, you know, like all my cakes, I just try my best. So I'm going to crack on now, get the cake iced and piped and decorated, and hopefully it'll all come together. I have a vision. I have a vision. Is it going to go like that? Don't know, but we're going to try. Good evening, everyone. So it is now Saturday, Saturday the 11th of October, and so that means it is Ghouls night. So as I mentioned earlier in the week, obviously the boys are going to stay with Neil's mum because I'm working this weekend, but we decided to have a little Ghouls night. It's like an early birthday thing. Pretty last minute, but I did manage to get some decorations and stuff. The joys of like next day delivery. So yeah, happy about that. So yeah, managed to make it quite cool with like bits I've already got and an odd few bits of decor. So I thought I'd show you everything I've put up. Obviously I'll try and get some clips for tonight. It's not going to be anything major because like I said, I am working tomorrow. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you kind of how I'd set it up. So yeah, I'll show you around. So I have got music on, so I've just paused it. Big up to the old bustard. I've got this like black and red, like just foiled door curtain. Could have some pictures there, I don't know. Got this little sign. Do you like scary movies? Obviously a famous quote from Scream, because we're doing half Scream, half like Lost Boys. I mean, I have got like Halloween decor up anyway, but you know, obviously I've got my Scream bits from my bedroom. We've got some pumpkins, so I got us all a little pumpkin, and then with the pumpkin, Megan kindly picked these up from when she went, I think it was from Whitby or Scarborough. Yeah, so I've got those set up there so we can do some pumpkins later and like little make your own bracelets. Obviously I've got some just random balloons, but my big black throwdown, so I've put that on there. And then you may be wondering why we've got a life-size cutout of Pedro Pascal, but because it's for half my birthday and half Megan's, this is a guy that we both find like great, so why not have a life-size Pedro. That's my microwave. Why not have a life-size Pedro to bring to the party? So yeah, we probably should have had someone from Lost Boys or Scream, seeing as that's the theme, but you know, Ped's gonna come with us to all the parties, so yeah, big up the old Ped. I'm so weird. And then, anyways, in the kitchen, also I do keep scaring myself. I come around the corner in here and I'm just like, oh, there's a man in my house. So yeah, not great. Let me undo the microwave because I've warmed up a cup of tea. I know, absolute treacherous behaviour, but it went cold. It went cold, so I needed to warm it up. I got this little pumpkin kitchen roll from Aldi. I've got some candles there to put in as cake. And then over here, Megan got these from Home Bargains for us. So these little witch hat drinks things. So yeah, got those, which I think are quite cute. And then I've just put all my little lights on, my candle diffuser, stuff like that. So yeah, we should have a really fun night, hopefully. I will try and get some pictures, some clips and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to have Chinese, which I cannot wait for. So yeah, I'm excited. Good morning. It is Monday morning now, so I should have probably finished this vlog yesterday, but I didn't. We're just gonna excuse my fringe being pinned up. My fringe needs washing and I can't be arsed right now. I've got other stuff to do, so it's pinned up out of the way and I know it looks stupid, so yeah, we're just gonna move on. Yeah, so over the weekend you'll have seen that I had like a little ghouls night. So it was a little night that was planned for obviously mine and Megan's birthday. It's like an early little girls' night, and it was so good. Like, we had such a good time. Like, we watched films, we did pumpkins, we did bracelets, had some snacks, had Chinese, which was really good as well. So yeah, overall it was such a lovely night. And then yesterday I had work, so I didn't actually bother vlogging. So yeah, it was a busy day to say the least. Well, busy weekend really. Neil absolutely smashed his first half marathon. He's so pleased with himself. Obviously we're really proud of him for doing it as well. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend all around for everyone, and it's just been really nice. So I'm just closing this vlog off here. You know, I'm gonna get editing it now while I can. Just had my breakfast, having a cuppa, and I'm gonna edit. So I'm gonna try and get that done while I've got some washing and stuff in. I'm not actually vlogging this week. I think I might vlog next week, I think. But I don't know yet. I'll see. I don't really know what the plan is this week and next week, but yeah, I should probably get cracking on, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If there's anything in particular you would like to see from me, please just leave it in the comments box down below. Any suggestions you want for videos, I'd really appreciate. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for sticking around, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye everyone.